The strange thing about sadness is that some people learn how to smile before they learn how to heal, and the most broken people are often the ones who laugh the loudest. Every morning, he wore happiness like a uniform, perfectly practiced, perfectly rehearsed. "How are you?" "I'm good." That sentence became his hiding place, because the truth was too heavy to explain. And after a while, pretending became easier than being honest. He became the funny friend, the dependable one, the one people called when life got hard, but nobody ever asked who carried him. Nobody noticed how tired his eyes looked when the laughter faded, because some people become so good at surviving, they slowly become invisible. Every night, when the world went quiet, he would stare at the ceiling for hours, not crying, not sleeping, just existing, feeling something he could not explain. Not exactly sadness, not exactly pain, just emptiness, like something inside him had quietly shut down. And the scary part? People praised him for it. "You're always so positive. You're so strong. You never let anything break you." But strength can become dangerous when it forces you to suffer silently. Soon, he started fearing silence, because silence forced him to hear the whispers. "You're tired. Nobody really knows you. You're fading." And every day, he smiled harder, hoping nobody would notice the war happening inside him. Pain is strange. Ignored pain does not disappear. It transforms. Sometimes into anger, sometimes into numbness, sometimes into people-pleasing, and sometimes into a fake smile so convincing. Even you begin to believe it. Then one night, everything collapsed. Not loudly, quietly. That's how most people break. No warning, no audience. Just one more exhausting day, one more fake laugh, one more "I'm fine," until suddenly, he couldn't do it anymore. That night, he cried harder than he ever had before. Not soft tears, not controlled tears, the kind that shake your chest, the kind where years of buried pain finally find a way out. And through broken breaths, he whispered something he had avoided for years. "God, where were you?" And for a moment, nothing happened. No voice, no sign, no miracle, just silence. Heavy silence, the kind that makes you feel completely alone. But then, something shifted inside him. He realized he was still breathing, still alive, still here. And maybe that itself was mercy. Because sometimes God does not remove the storm immediately. Sometimes he just keeps you from sinking inside it. That night, for the first time in years, he stopped pretending. Stopped performing, stopped hiding, stopped surviving through smiles. And strangely, the moment he became honest about his brokenness, he felt something he had not felt in a long time. Peace. Not loud peace, not perfect peace, but the kind of peace that sits with you in the middle of pain. Because here is the truth. God does not heal the version of you that is pretending. He heals the version of you that is honest enough to be real. Some people think faith means never struggling, but real faith is whispering, "I trust you," while your heart is still shaking. It is praying when nothing makes sense. It is staying alive when giving up feels easier. It is choosing to continue when everything inside you feels tired. Maybe that's you. Maybe you've mastered the art of pretending. Pretending you are okay. Pretending you are strong. Pretending you are not breaking slowly inside. But listen carefully. God is not asking for your performance. He wants your truth. The tired you, the confused you, the broken you. Because healing begins where pretending ends. The boy still smiled after that night. But something changed. He no longer smiled to hide pain. He no longer smiled to survive people. He smiled because he knew he was no longer alone in what he carried. And maybe the saddest thing in life is not being broken. Maybe the saddest thing is spending your whole life pretending you are not. And before you leave, tell me something honestly. How long have you been pretending you are okay? Maybe nobody else sees it, but God does. And sometimes, healing begins the moment you stop hiding. So if this story found you at the right time, leave a comment saying, "I'm still fighting." Not for attention, but as a reminder to yourself that you survived every dark night that tried to break you. And maybe someone reading your comment needs to know they are not alone.